Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and good day to each and everyone. For today, we're going to solve some word problems, and we have here 5 problems. So I'm going to read each problems. We have number 1, I bought 2 books and 5 pens. If a book costs twice the cost of pen and a book costs 228, how much will I pay in all? We have A, 513, B, 1026, C, 1539, and D is 2052. Number 2 is I have some beads. When I group them into 17 groups, each group has 328 beads. If I group them into 34 groups, how many beads will there be in each group? A, 5,576, B, 656, C, 164, and D is 82 beads. Number 3, we have when I divided a number by 23, I got 26 as a quotient and a remainder of 12. If I divided the same number by 25, what remainder will I get? We have A, 0, B, 10, C, 20, and D is 30. Number 4, we have Azel has twice as much savings as Maribeth. Arfin has half as much savings as Maribeth. If the total savings of the 3 girls amounted to 9,982, how much savings has Maribeth? We have A, 713, B, 1,426, C, 2,854, and D, 5,704. The last problem we have is Anthony has 5 times as many cards as Juan. After Anthony lost 29 cards to Juan in a game and gave away 58 cards to other friends, they have the same numbers cards left. How many cards does Anthony have originally? A, 29, B, 87, C, 116, and letter D is 145. So let's start in number 1. Now, let's solve.
We have here the problem number 1. I bought 2 books and 5 pens. If a book costs twice the cost of pen and a book costs 228, how much will I pay in all? First thing first, we need to break down the information. We have here 2 books, 5 pens, and it says here that the cost of the pen is based on the cost of the book. So for example, the cost of the book is, we have 228. So paano nga ba natin malalaman kung ano yung halaga ng isang ball pen? For example, 228 times, I know, we need to divide. Divided by 2 is equals to, para kasi makuha natin kung magkano nga bang halaga ng each ball pen, 228 divided by 2 is equals to 114. Meaning to say, ang presyo ng ball pen na isa ay 114 each ball pen. So, si book naman, according dito ay twice daw yung halaga niya sa kay pen. So, 114, di ba? 114 plus 114 is 228. And, ang sabi dito ay mayroon tayong 2 books. So, we need to multiply it into 2. 228 times 2 is equals to 456. So this is the total of 2 books. Now, kailangan naman nating i-multiply ng 5 si ballpen. Kasi according to the problem, there is a 5 ballpen. So we have 114 times 5 is equals to 570. So 570 is equals to 5 pens. Ngayon, kailangan natin silang i-plus para malaman natin kung magkano nga ba silang lahat na babayaran natin, di ba? How much will I pay in all? So, we have 2 books and 5 pens. So, equals to 570 plus 456 is equals to 1,026. So, ang babayaran natin, ang halaga ng lahat ng babayaran natin ay 1,026. So, paano nga ba nakuha ito? Let me show the solution here. Okay, so para mas maintindihan, let's first show the solution kung paano nga ba kinuha si 114. So, 228 divided by 2. So, we have here 2 and 228. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Then, minus 0. Bring down 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Minus. Then, bring down 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 4 times 2 is 8. So, this is 0. And 228 divided by 2 is equals to 114. Now, dito naman tayo sa 228 times 2. 2 times 8 that's 16. 2 times 2 4, 5. 2 times 2 4. So that's 456. Now, another is 114 times 5. So, 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 1 is 5. Then, 6, 7 plus 2. 5 times 1 is 5. So, total of 570. Another is we have here 570 plus 456. So, bring down 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 5, 9, 10. So, that's 1,206. So, we will pay 2 books and 5 pens. We will pay 1,206. 26 lahat. So that's all for problem number 1. Now, let's proceed to the problem number 2. I have some beads. When I group them into 17 groups, each group has 328 beads. If I group them into 34 groups, how many beads will there be in each group? So let's break down the information. 17 groups is equals to 328 beads in each group. Now, if we're going to group them into 34 groups, how many beads nga ba? So, let's find out. First, we need to multiply this para malaman natin kung ilan nga ba ang total nito. So, 328 times 17. 7 times 8 is equals to 56. 7 times 2 is equals to 14. 14, 19 plus 5 kasi. So, 7 times 3, that's 21, then 22. Ganyan. Then 1 times 8 is equals to 8. 1 times 2, 1 times 3. Now, we're going to add, bring down the 6. 9 plus 8 is equals to 17. Carry 1. 2 plus 2, 4. Plus 1 is 5. Then 2 plus 3 is 5. Now that's 5,576. So 328 times 17 is equals to 5,576. Now, ang problema kasi natin ay how many beads will there be in each group kung 34 groups natin siya. So, let's find out. Paano nga ba? Okay. So, the thing is, we're going to divide this number, this total of beads, we're going to divide it into ilan? 34. 34. Now, $5,576. Okay. So, start tayo sa 55. Kasi kung 5 cannot be. So, 55 divided by 34 is 1. 1 times 34 is 34. 55 minus 34 is 21. Bring down 7. 217 divided by 34. Okay, 217 divided by 34. Okay, so ang ginagawa ko para malaman ko nga ba kung gaano ka, ano tawag dito? ilan? 270 divided by 34 is plus ko siya. 34 plus 34, 8, 6. Then another 34, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then 7, 8, 9, 10. Another 34. We have 4, 5, 6, 13, 34, 6, 10, 7, 1, 34, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 204, 34, 8. Okay, so lumagpas pa siya sa 217. So, if we're going to divide 217 divided by 34 is dito lang tayo nakastop. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's 6. Now, 6 times 34 is 204. Now, since 204 yan siya, we're going to subtract 217 minus 204 is equals to, that's 13, right? Okay, 13. So, bring down 6 and 136 divided by 34, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times 34 is 136. Ayan. Is equals to 0. Meaning to say, there is 164 beads in each group of 34. So, ang total niya ay 164. So, how many beads nga will there be in each group of 34 groups? That will be 164 in each group. Okay, so let's proceed to word problem number 3. It says here that when I divided a number by 23, I got 126 as a quotient and a remainder of 12. If I divided the same number by 25, what remainder will I get? So, unang-una sa lahat, kailangan muna nating alamin kung ano nga ba yung number na i-divide niya sa 23. Okay. So, ano nga ba yun? Let's check. Ang gagawin muna natin ay i-divide natin. I-multiply. Okay, so we're going to multiply 23 times 126 para malaman natin kung ano nga ba yung number na i-divide niya sa 23 at nakakuha siya ng 126. So, we have 126 times 23. Okay, let's keep going. 126 times 23, we have 3 times 6. That's 12, 13, 18. 18, 3 times 2 is 6, 7. 3 times 1, 3. 2 times 6, 12. 2 times 2, 4, 5. Then 2 times 1. Okay, let's add 8, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 2,898. So sabi niya dito, may remainder daw na 12. Meaning to say, may natira nung i-divide niya si 2. Okay, so let's add the 12 here. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 9, 2,910. So, meaning to say, i-divide niya si 2,910 into 23. Okay, that's right. Now, okay, so, namatay yung video, but then it did not record the checking process. Nagkaroon tayo ng checking para ma-ensure natin na talagang ang reminder ng 2,910 divided by 23 is ang reminder niya ay 12. So here we go. Ginawa ko dito 2,910 divided by 23. So first, i-divide natin to kasi si 2 divided by 23 is cannot be. So we need to make it 2 digit. So 29 divided by 23 is 1, and 1 times 23 is 23. Now 29 minus 23 is 6. So bring down 1, and 61 divided by 23 is 2. Paano nga ba natin kinuha? So, let's go to the basics. Ganito yung process ng pagkuha ko or pag-divide ko kapag malalaking number. So, we're going to add 23 plus 23 is equals to 46, and another 23 is equals to 69. So, since 61 lang naman ang i-divide natin, mag-stop na tayo kay 46. So, ilan ng 23 ang nakuha natin? We have 2. So, that's 2. Now, 2 times 23 is equals to 46. Ito naman. Now, 61 minus 46 is 15. Then, bring down 0. Now, 150 divided by 23, malalaman. So, nag-add na naman ako dito ng 23. Tapos, 46 plus 23 is 69. Then, another 23. That's 92. Another 23. That's 105. 115. Another 23. 138. And another 23. 161. So, since 150 lang naman ang ina-achieve nating value, dito tayo mag-stop kay 138. So, ilang 23 nga ba ang nagamit natin? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's 6. Ayun na sa taas. 6. Now, 6 times 23 is 138. So, ilagay natin si 138 here. Ngayon, i-subtract naman natin si 150 minus 138. Now, ilan nga ba? So, that's 12. So, 12, that's a reminder. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung nasa taas. Ito, tama siya. Ngayon, ang hahanapin natin ay kung itong number na to ay gi-divide natin into 25. Okay, so let's find out again. Okay, we have here 25 and then 1,910. Okay, so cannot be easy 2. So 29 divided by 25 is 1. Then 1 times 25 is 25. 29 minus 25 is 4. Now bring down 1. Now 41 divided by 25 is 1 pa rin. And then 1 times 25 is 25. Now 41 minus 25 is, that's 16. Now bring down 0. So 160 divided by 25 is ilan nga ba? 6. Let's go. Ulit. 25 plus 25. 7. 25. 7. 8, 9, 10. 110. Yan ba? Ay, wait. 7, 8, 9, 10. 100. Then another 25. 125. Another 25. 1. 4. Ay, no. 10. 5. 150. Another 25. 5. 7. 175. Okay, so since dito lang naman tayo sa 150 kasi sumobra na si 175 kay 160, we're going to count how many 25 did we use. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's 6 here. Now 6 times 25 is equals to 150. Ayun. Now we're going to subtract. 160 minus 150 is 10. Meaning to say, ang remainder ni 25 ay 10. Okay, so this is the remainder. Now that answers the problem number 3. Problem number 4. The problem is si Hazel or Izel. So let's just say Hazel has twice as much savings as Maribeth. So meaning to say, mas mataas yung ipon ni Hazel kaysa kay Maribeth. Kumaga doble sa savings ni Maribeth. Si Arfim naman ay half lang sa savings ng nilang tatlo. So it totals to 9,982. Yan yung lahat ng savings nilang tatlo, si Hazel, Maribeth, at saka si Arfim. Ngayon, ang hahanapin natin ay magkano nga ba yung savings ni Maribeth. Okay, so, ipagpalagay natin na si Maribeth, siya si X. So, hanapin na naman natin si X. Ngayon, si Hazel naman is 2x. Kasi, kaya naging 2 kasi twice yung savings niya. So, ano na lang natin, ang savings ni Maribeth ngayon ay x kasi we're going to find out what is x na yan. Ngayon, kay Arfim naman, she has 1/2 of x. So, kung we're going to convert it into decimal, that's 0.5. Yes, 0.5x. Ngayon, ang total ng savings ay 9,982. Okay, so simplify lang natin. Let 2x plus x plus 1/2 x, or di kaya kung nahihirapan sa fraction, decimal point na lang tayo. So, for example, no, ang total ng savings ng lahat ay 9,982. Yan. Equals to, we have the given here, 2x plus x plus 0.5x. Ito yung gagamitin ko. So, of course, copy. We're going to solve this one. So, 2x plus x. Lagi nating tatandaan na ang variable may hidden 1 yan siya. So, meaning to say, 2x plus 1, may hidden 1 ang variable. So, 2x plus 1x is equals to 3x. Now, copy the 0.5x. Ngayon, copy the 9,982 is equals to 3x plus 0.5x. That's 3.5x. Ngayon naman, we're going to divide 3.5 to itself and to 9,982. So, i-copy natin dito 3.5 and dito rin ay 3.5. So, ang mangyayari, i-cross out natin ito kasi syempre divide. So, ang may iwan ay si x. Ngayon, we're going to find out about this. Ganito rin na siya mangyayari. Divided by 3.5. So, pwede rin natin siyang i-transpose. Magiging x is equals to 9,982 divided by 3.5. So, okay. So, here comes the problem, no? Mahirap kasi mag-divide, no, ng may decimal. Okay, so since mahirap siya, we're going to convert 3.5 into a whole number. So, mangyayari dito, we're going to times both the denominator and the numerator into 10. Sige. 10 fours. Okay. So, 9,982 times 10 equals to 2,899. That's 9,9,820. So, kiking ganito siya. 1,980 8 to 20. Aray ko. So, magiging 99 siya. 99,000. Wait. Kamali. So, magiging 99 siya. 99,820. So, lumaki masyado. So, over 3.5, diba? 35 man. So, ang mangyayari ay maalis lang yung point, magiging 35. So, we're going to solve this one. Sige, try nga natin. Solve natin to siya. So, ano yung magiging equal? Para malaman natin ang savings ni Maribeth. Problema pa talaga. Savings ni Maribeth. Sige. Okay, so, naputol na naman ang video natin kasi full storage. So, ano na lang. Kasi, diba nakuha natin to. So, naging whole number na si 3.5. Ngayon, i-divide natin to siya. So, I have the solution here, but I will explain it again. So, 99,820 divided by 35. So, let's start with the 2-digit kasi 9 times 35 is cannot be. So, 99 divided by 35 is 2. Ayan naman. Go to the basics again. And 2 times 35 is 70. Now, 99 minus 70 is 29. Bring down 8. Tapos, nag-add-add lang ulit ako hanggat makuha natin yung total na 298. But then, hanggang 280 lang kasi sumobra na. So, 298 divided by 35 is 8. Kasi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 8 times 35 is 280. And then, 298 minus 280 is 18. Ngayon, bring down 2. Bring down mo si 2. 182 divided by 35. So, hanapin lang natin dito. So, we have ito. Ito na siguro yung pinaka sakto sa kay 182. Kasi kung itong gagamitin natin, sumobra na sa 182. So, bilangin natin 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, 5. Now, 5 times 35 is 175. Sulat lang natin 175, then subtract. Okay, 175, that's 7. 7, diba? Okay, 7 ang natira. 182 minus 175 is 7, then bring down 0. Okay, so, okay, nandito. Ngayon, 70 divided by 35 is 1, 2. So, 2, charis. 2 Now, 2 times 35 is 70. So, minus is 0. Walang remainder. So, meaning to say, ang total savings ni Maribeth ay magkano? 2,852. So, ito yung total ng savings ni Maribeth, ni M. Ibig sabihin, X. Okay. Ang mangyayari is X is equals to 2,852. Itong si 2,852 ay savings ni Maribeth. Ayan. So, finally, itong si X, nahanap na natin yung value which is 2,852. Okay, so that's all for problem number 4. Let's proceed to number 5. Okay, so let's proceed to word problem number 5. Okay, so Anthony has 5 times as many cards as Juan. So, ibig sabihin, mas doble-doble yung cards ni Anthony kay Juan. Ngayon, after Anthony lost 29 cards to Juan in a game and gave away 58 cards to other friends, they have the same number cards left. Now, ang pag-uusapan natin ay how many cards does Anthony have originally. So, let's break down first. Si Juan may 29 cards siya. Noong natalo si Anthony. Ngayon, si Anthony naman ay 5 times daw eh. Okay, so 5 times. 5 times card ni Juan. So, una, simplify muna natin. Let's say, si Juan, yung card niya is equivalent of X. Kay Anthony naman, Anthony is 5x. Kasi sabi niya, 5 times. So, 5x. Ngayon, after losing to 1, diba? According dito sa story, Anthony lost 29 cards to 1. Ngayon, ang card ni Anthony ay 5 times minus 29. And 1 has X plus 29 kasi yung card niya ay nadagdagan ng 29. Ngayon, aalamin natin kung magkano nga ba yung card ni Anthony. Sige daw. Kuha tayo ng given. So, 5x. 5x. Wait lang. Di ba binigay pa pala ni Juan, Anthony, yung 58 cards sa iba pa niyang kasamahan. So, after Anthony gave his cards, magiging ganito na siya. Anthony is equals to 5x minus 29 tapos minus 58. Then, si Juan naman ay 5 i-plus natin itong 29 at saka 58. So, maging ano na lang siya. Maging 87, ganyan. Ngayon, since i-plus natin to, naging total of 87 na siya. So, hindi na masyadong hahaba yung equation natin. Okay, so ngayon, this is our equation. We have 5x minus 87 is equals to yung kay 1 na x plus 29. So, ito kasing x, yan yung card good ni ni 1. Sige. So, we need to solve. Simplify muna natin. 5x minus x then equals to 29 plus 87. So, gitranspose lang natin siya. Ngayon, di ba sabi ko, laging tatandaan na si x or any variables ay may visible na 1. So, ibig sabihin, 5x minus 1x is equals to 4x. Tapos, si 29 plus 87 naman, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus lang natin. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 116. Ngayon, i-divide natin tong 4 sa sarili niya at saka kay 116. So, cross out natin to. And then, ang mayayari ay naiwan si x is equals to kailangan natin isolve to. Sige, pinakamahaba. 4 times 4 8 plus pala. 4 plus 4, 8. 8 plus 4, that's 12 plus 4, 16. Then 4, 10, 20, 24, 28, 20, 14, 34, 28, ay no, 22 pala, kasi 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 32 plus 4, 4, 5, 6, 36 plus 4, 6, 10, 40, 10, 4, 44 plus 4, 8, 4, 10, 12, 52. 52 plus 4, 4, 5, 6, 56 plus 4, 60 plus 4, 64. See, continuation. 64 plus 4, 68 plus 4, 72 plus 4, 76 plus 4, 80 plus 4, 84, 88, add lang natin, then 92, right? 92. Sige, then another 4, that's 96 plus 4, 110 plus 4, 114. Okay, so kung mag-add pa tayo ng 4 dyan, magiging 118 na siya. So, sumobra na tayo sa 116. Okay, ngayon, how many 4? 1, wait, dito tayo mag-start pala sa 114. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Bakit 26? Okay, so kailangan nating i-divide itong 116 divided by 4. So, ito tayo. 116 divided by 4. Okay, we have 11 divided by 4 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Then, that's 3. 36 divided by 4 is 1, 9. 9. Tama. Tama, di ba 9? Yan. So, 9. Then, 9 times 4 is 36. Okay, minus. Okay. So, 29. So, ibig sabihin, x is equals to 29. Ngayon, paano nga ba natin malalaman kung how many cards does Anthony have originally? Siyempre, diba, ito, yung 29 times 5, diba kasi nakuha na natin si x, 29. So, kailangan natin makuha itong 5 times. So, itong ay 5x. So, itong x na itong value niya ay 29. So, sige, try daw natin. 29 times 5. Sige daw. So, 5 times 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 45. 45. 5 times 2, 10. That's 14. Ngayon, i-minus natin yung 58 kasi according sa kanya, binigay niya daw yung 58. So, 58, 145 minus 58, that's 87. Okay, meaning to say, 87 ang originally na bilang ng cards ni Juan. Actually, nakuha ko na kasi ito siya ng madalian lang. Then, we need to undergo process. So, yung akin kasi, itong ginawa ko, di ba, ganito. Since alam naman natin na ang sabi dito 5 times as many cards as Juan. So, si Juan kasi mayroon na siyang 29 cards. So, since sabi dito ay 5 times, ang ginawa ko ay gi-multiply ko lang yung 29 sa 5. So, 29 times 5, ginanito ko siya. 29 times 5 is equals to 145. Ganyan. Bale, gi-minus ko naman, gi-subtract ko naman yung 58 cards na sabi niya, binigay niya sa other friends niya. Okay, sige daw. 58. So, that's equal to 87. So, originally, ang card ni Juan ay 87. Okay, so let's answer the questionnaire. Okay, number 1, I bought 1 books and 5 pens. If a book costs twice the cost of the pen and a book costs 228, how much will I pay in all? So our solution here is 1,026. Meaning to say, the answer is letter B. Okay, number 2. I have some beads. When I group them into 17 groups, each group has 328 beads. If I group them into 34 groups, how many beads will there be in each group? Okay, so kung in each group ang pinag-uusapan natin, of course, our solution here is 164 in each group. Sabihin si letter C. Ngayon, number 3. When I divided a number by 23, I got 126 as a quotient and a remainder of 12. If I divided the same number by 25, what remainder will I get? Okay, according to our solution here, ang remainder natin ay 10 kapag i-divide natin yung number, which is 2,910 into 25. So this is the answer. Sabihin, it's letter B. Ngayon, proceed to number 4. Number 4, Aizel has twice as much savings as Maribeth. Arfim has half as much savings as Maribeth. If the total savings of the 3 girls amounted to 9,982, how much savings has Maribeth? Okay. According to our solution is 2,852. Narito po ang savings ni Maribeth, which means it's letter C. Para may pattern man. Ano, may pattern. B, C, B, C, B. Number 5. Anthony has 5 times as many cards as Juan. After Anthony lost 29 cards to Juan in a game and gave away 58 cards to other friends, they have the same number cards left. How many cards does Anthony have originally? So, kung originally, it's 87. Narito po. 87 cards. it's letter B. Okay, so thank you.